everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is RicketyGames. I'm Sydney, and today we are back with Alone in the Dark. We are here in the Derceto mansion with Miss Emily Hartwood, and we're getting a lot more information as her, even though we kind of have to suffer to get it. We are finding out a lot more pertinent information, a lot more like key information that we did at this point than with Mr. Carnby. So that's very interesting. We have to do the clock and the boiler as before, but we have a new objective that wasn't on Mr. Carnby's, which is the gun in the parlor, investigate the small parlor. So that's kind of interesting. But let's see what our narrator has to say about the situation at hand.
Despite making a fool of herself in front of Dr. Gray and Detective Carnby, Emily felt surprisingly invigorated. She felt absolutely sure that it was her manipulation of the talisman that had brought her back to Derceto. Jeremy mentioned 2 items in his commonplace book that somehow connected him to 2 more dreams, or whatever they should be called.
Memories.
If Jeremy had 2 more worlds open to him, then maybe he would hide there if he was scared. Or maybe he found a way to Tarawea, the place Jeremy so desperately wanted to visit. Excited to follow up on her clues, Emily set out to find the old clock and the boiler.
Okay, this is interesting, the way that it's phrased as well. So the narrator is talking about them being different worlds or memories. She doesn't know yet that they're literal memories. So right now they're just dreams or worlds. But this last sentence, these last 2 sentences, if Jeremy had 2 or more worlds open to him, then maybe he would hide there if he was scared, or maybe he found a place, or maybe he found a way to Tarawea, the place that Jeremy so desperately wanted to visit. So those 2 sentences right there imply Emily's thinking inside the mind of Jeremy. She knows him well enough to know what he might do if he had this kind of access. So this is very interesting insight that we did not get with Mr. Hartwood. So let's go investigate the boiler and the astronomical clock. But I'm very curious about the parlor because we have not had to do that yet. It's not been on our objective. So I wonder if that's the sitting room is what they're referring to. Because I don't think it would be this room. And there's nothing in here, but it's worth checking. So I was thinking, you know, okay, she goes in to talk to Dr. Gray after Mr. Hartwood, but that's obviously not the case. It's just a matter of who's in control, whoever goes in first. So you couldn't really do a cross-cut between the 2 playthroughs, like I was thinking you could. Spooky clock! And let's just get this.
I need the key.
Yeah, let's get that on our map. What does she say? I'm not leaving without Jeremy.
I can't leave. I need to find Jeremy.
Everybody's dedicated to the case. These things are creepy as hell. Does she get to comment on it? Yeah, that's about what I would say.
What's that stain? Looks like some kind of rot.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty is what it is.
This must be the clock mentioned in the commonplace book. This looks like the thing that held the talisman in the French Quarter, but it's broken and missing some pieces.
Very much. They never really explicitly mention what the rot is. But you could guess, obviously, that it is darkness taking over the place. Could be like tree rot, but I think it's just representative of literal darkness that is eating up the place, because it does get worse throughout the game. Like, this room becomes progressively worse, and it takes over the statues as well. Something I noticed. Can't go over there yet, but we can go over here. Or should be able to go over here. We can go back to Jeremy's room real quick. I don't think there's anything that we can do in here.
Jeremy's room. All back to normal.
Right at this moment. But always worth coming back. Oh, this is new. Emily is here. That's us.
Emily's here. Emily's here.
Okay. Little drawing from Grace. So she knows us. They all know us. But I guess they don't know our relation to Jeremy. So we must have come here as Mrs. Marcus. It's very interesting to me that they would know her by name, know her by a first name basis, but not know of her relation to Jeremy. Dr. Gray obviously knows because he went to their house to go admit Jeremy. This is Baptiste's room. So what can we find in here? Anything interesting? No bullets? Something on his bedside table, probably. Doesn't look like anything else. Nope, actually nothing in here at all. Okie dokie. Oh, but this is open. Oh, that's interesting. We couldn't... Did we open this before? I don't know if we could open that in Edwards. Maybe we did. Nothing in there. This should be locked. Yep. Barred! Also barred.
I need the key.
Alright. Good to know. So let's go down to the boiler, I believe. Creepy clock is creepy.
The old clock was an intricate machine with eccentric astronomic motifs, but nothing appeared particularly unusual to Emily. But then she discovered a large decorative plate that reminded her of Miss Jackson's ritual bench, where she had configured the talisman to open the door back to Derceto. The clock's plate had unfortunately been sabotaged, but if she could piece the plate back together, she figured she would be able to repeat the procedure and maybe open up to another world.
And you are correct, Miss Emily. Okay. Oh, so we don't have names yet. It just says room number 4, number 5, number 6. Oh, you know what? That would change once we get the patient records and then we know whose particular room was whose. Although we should be able to list Jeremy's as number 4. But that's interesting. I did not notice that in Mr. Carnby's playthrough, that the names changed once we realized what they were. It says private quarters, room number 7, number 8, right? And now we're slowly getting the names for stuff. So where is the small parlor? Oh yes, that's right. We have the clerk's office. So we can get into the clerk's office, which we should probably have done immediately. And we can go to the library and the small parlor attached to it, which is where this new investigation is. So let's go back down. Go investigate it. I walked right past the clerk's office. In we go. Nice. So this is the notes seem to be the same. That's good to know. Aha, here we go. Oh no, it still says the same thing. I wonder when it changes over. If it changes over for her. Key number 6. Nice. That's for Perosi's room. I should have come here first because we could have just done that.
Saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back.
The valves in the wine cellar. Good to know. And then the safe over here.
Looks sturdy. Doubt I'll be opening this.
We need the key. And then the patient records. I wonder if we'll get to find out more about the people that die as well. That'll be very interesting if we get to experience that a little differently from Miss Emily's view or not. So all the pages look about the same.
Interesting.
All right.
All the patient files except for Jeremy's.
Ah, and now they're all labeled. Look at that. McCarthy's room, Ruth's room. Nice. Sick. Okay. Let's go to the library. Well, actually, let's go to Perosi's room. And then the library, because the library is where we need to go. We can do some extra snooping if we go back upstairs. We're also on this side of the house, so it'll be a little bit quicker to get here than to the library.
What a strange but beautiful room.
Nice. Very beautiful.
Are these zodiac signs?
I feel like we should try to guess it like we did before. There's the
Do I
journal.
need to remember how to get them out again?
The Astarte Artist Colony. I'm pretty sure they had a Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain when I was a child.
Oh, so she knows about them already. And Perosi's at the bottom. I was still new to stuff at this point, so I didn't really even notice that Perosi is like in the portrait. She's number 7 here, so that's kind of interesting. And these have the names of the people behind them. So this is how we learn about the hateful mound. Alrighty, Jeremy. So should we try to solve this?
There's some aggressive looking rot on these paintings.
My guess is that we would want to turn them over in a particular order. There's the Nora, right? Yeah, Nora. So each of them complete the shape with the rot on the paintings. So they all correspond to a number, by the way, as well. And I guess the solving the portraits would give us the number that we need, so there's that. We should probably try and solve it. As it is. There we go. That makes more sense. And this would be how you get the combination. So, William, Franklin, and Nora. And that corresponds to... So, William is 2, Franklin is 9, and Nora is 4. So, 2, 9, 4. And then... in this... we would want... Pisces is 2, Libra is 9, and Taurus is 4. So, Pisces, Libra, Taurus. Hey!
There we go.
We solved it properly. That's so funny that we randomly guessed that last time. Nice. Look at my creepy self in the mirror here. I was bigger too, and now I'm much smaller. Very odd. She kind of stands kind of funny. She doesn't stand up straight. She stands like in an action pose. Mr. Carnby stood up straight, which is kind of funny that she doesn't do that. Oh. Oh yes. Oh shit. Shit's getting real. Yeah, those things are nasty. You can dissipate. Get out of here. Ew. Think we can sneak past it? Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Back to reality. And we'll pop this in.
Everything's back to normal.
Yes, that's weird as fuck. Alright, back to the other side of the house. To the library we go. After we've tripped some serious balls. not barred from us yet. I am sprinting. I'm trotting. This birds get me every time and I never see them. Alright, the keys. The last key on the keychain. This is different. It's Ruth. She's in the mezzanine for Mr. Carnby.
Good evening, Miss Hartwood. That is your name, isn't it? I would be terribly embarrassed if it wasn't.
You're right. Emily Hartwood, Jeremy's niece. Nice to meet you.
Ruth Talon. Is that Perique you're smoking? How terribly quaint.
Maybe so, but I like it.
Would you care to share some? That smell is making me feel very nostalgic.
Is it all that you hope for?
I enjoy your light mockery, Miss Hartwood. I can tell we would make great friends.
How flattering. Too bad you're locked up in this place.
Your insincerity is really refreshing. I wish you were mad as I am. Then you could stay.
Give it a few years and I might just be. Lunacy is one of my family's few privileges.
Oh, good. I'll be looking forward to it.
You don't know anything about what happened to Jeremy, do you?
Everyone here is really strange, and it's hard to know what to make of anything you hear. Occasionally, it sounds quite exciting, though. Good versus evil and all that. I'm sorry, but I don't think I have anything useful to share.
It doesn't matter. Thank you for the much-needed break.
Bon voyage.
Very interesting interaction between the two. Emily's more standoffish in this one. Ruth is almost more flirty towards Miss Emily than she was towards Mr. Carnby. She wasn't not flirting towards him. That seems to be her personality entire. You have two very different types of women between Miss Emily and Miss Talon. Very, very interesting, though. I almost said in the last playthrough that Emily is almost a femme fatale because she's got what I thought she had, like, kind of the grit of one. But femme fatales didn't really come until more of the 40s, and they're presented to be more sexy. Not the flapper type sexy like Miss Talent here, but kind of more sultry, more mysterious. But for Miss Emily to like carry a gun and be her own woman in this time is very revolutionary. So both of them really kind of wandering on their own is very revolutionary. But it is post the Roaring 20s. But still, she's not quite that exact type yet, but she kind of embodies a little bit of it. Just interesting random insights that I'm having in my brain.
Are you reading anything good?
A Brightness from Afar by Lord Boleskine. It's actually not bad.
Interesting.
You know where Detective Carnby is?
Oh, you don't need him. You're doing fine.
Nice. I like that.
I should probably go.
Until next time, chérie.
Friend. I love that she's more friendly towards Miss Emily, almost like she likes her more. She could be more flirtatious towards her. We know that Tenlon is the kind of more wild one, right? She's like the more free, like she likes the parties and kind of, you know, more around town than someone like Miss Emily would be. But the way that I interpreted her interpretations with Mr. Carnby was like, he asked about, do you know where Emily is? And she's like, oh, well, you're gonna make me jealous. But with her, she's like, oh, you don't need him. It could just be us. So very interesting. She's playing hard to get. Here's the way to put it. She's playing hard to get with Mr. Carnby and more forward with someone more shy like Miss Hartwood. So I think it's very fitting for her personality. So we got this one as well. It's a little bit of history of the house of Derceto. Do a little quick scroll as we do. But it's very interesting to know everything that we know and to kind of re-experience this stuff with slightly new aspects to it. And we can't say anything else to her, right? Nope, we're good. Enjoy my cheap cigarettes. Alright, so this is the shotgun here. Oh, it is! So we should be able to just take it. Yeah,
Now
baby!
this'll come in handy.
Because we unlocked it with Mr. Carnby. Sick! Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I'm so ready for shotgun shit. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. We could always use a drink and a smoke, why not? It's the 30s. That's what you live off of, man. So this should be unlocked now. Oh yeah! There's that too. Do I leave? I don't leave. What do? I don't remember. Oh yes, there's a key or something. The bolt cutters. Give me. I don't want to drown in oil. We can do it. We can do it. Good thing we have knee-high boots. Snip, snip. Oh.
I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, we're tripping some serious balls. That drink was a little... Was that us? That drink was a little strong. Woo! This should be... locked, I think?
It's wet shut.
I don't know why you can't just take a pen and kick it. What the heck? Poltergeist, stay away. We have enough problems over here, man. Alright, let's go out to the garden, I suppose. Yeah, put the shotgun away. I don't know where it went, but it's in there.
Misaki nampet mwen, mempra misaki nampet mwen, men le anjeni man yo.
It's the mummified kitty.
What are you doing sneaking around? You almost scared me to death.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb your ritual. I wouldn't have guessed voodoo was in practice at a place like this.
The doctor may be all about science, but I know these roots have power.
Do you know what's going on here? I have a feeling Derceto is cursed.
There are several players with stakes in this game. Derceto isn't cursed or blessed. It's a battleground. And it would all be a lot better if you could get your uncle out. Sooner than later.
That's all I'm trying to do.
I wish you the best of luck, Miss Harwood. I really mean that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to look after my gumbo.
She's a little nicer, but she's still spicy. The hell are you mummifying the cat for? What'd that kitty do to you? Do we get to pick it up or no? No, it's buried or gone. We did get it with Mr. Carnby, so I wonder if we didn't get it with him, if it would be there. A little sad either way.
What's that?
That's the hose, and then that's the piece we need.
It's another piece of broken plate.
Yep, in the well, in the ground. Let's go get it. Oh, and the ladder's fucked up. Did we do that with Mr. Carnby? We must have. I just didn't recognize it. I was such in a daze of being like, ooh, this is so cool. For like the first like episode or two, I was like, oh.
It worked.
Mystery. Jazz. Doom jazz. I was so in a daze.
What's this?
That's good to have is what it is. Is our buddy still here? He is. Hi. I'll leave you to it in your weird... Are you the mummified cat? I'll leave you to it. And we never unlocked this with Mr. Carnby, so I wonder if we get to later. Bye, eyes. Nice. I like the water continuity. That's cool. Up we go. Give me that piece. Thank you, thank you. Dark and burnt.
The housekeeper buried something in the flower patch
Kitty.
beneath one of Dr. Gray's windows. She was singing in some Creole language, performing a peculiar bourgeois voodoo ritual. Certainly not an unfamiliar sight in the French Quarter, but voodoo had never felt this bitter to Emily.
I don't know if it's the voodoo. I just think it's Mrs. Thompson. She's just kind of bitter, you know what I mean? She's just kind of spicy. Alright, let's go place this in the clock. On we go. Oh, clock, I have a piece for you. I do love the beauty of the mansion and like the way that, like, look at that. It's just pretty outside. Pretty spooky inside. Also, that theme right before we talked to Mrs. Thompson, you hear it a couple times, but it kind of reminds me a lot of like the Twin Peaks theme, like the investigation theme. Not falling, obviously.
I think I've seen this somewhere.
We have. It's in Jeremy's Commonplace book. In this book right here. Boop. Oh, you know what? The crack in it is the Taurus constellation. I did not notice that until now. I thought it was just a crack in it. To me, it looked like a clock, with like arms and stuff, even though it's kind of broken, but it was like clock-like to me. Because the talisman is like clock-like as well, but knowing what we know now, it's actually the Taurus constellation. I didn't put that together. That's cool. I like it. We get to know. Ooh.
Did it break? The clock just stopped.
No, I don't think so. 3, 4, 6. 3 is the little one, 6 is the big one. Six. 4 is the middle one, and the small one is 3. I know your name of the game. I know
showing
your
me
puzzles.
something. That's just the hallway outside Jeremy's room, isn't it?
Ooh. Let's go. Ooh. That's spooky as fuck. It got real dark. And real spooky. Ooh, the oil.
I opened up another dream.
Yeah, we did. Sorry, Baptiste, your room's kind of fucked. We'll put it back later, I promise. So I know there's nothing out here, so I'll just proceed inside. Nice.
May 1923. Monday. All okay. Ready for delivery. Maintenance. Oil pump must be serviced. Any tampering causes large spills unless properly forestalled. Tuesday. Shipment delayed but delivered. Maintenance. Service bridge close to broken. Wednesday. Prospectors reluctantly agreed to show the burial mound to Mr. Hotwood, a painter, who read about our finds in the papers. He means to return tomorrow and try to find a way inside. Thursday. Mr. Hotwood's efforts delayed. The workers seemed nervous about his presence. Hotwood promised not to return to the compound. Instead, he has taken up an offer by l'officier, the riverboat captain, who means to pilot him to the site tomorrow morning. Hopefully that's the end, and work can resume. Maintenance. Bridge from the oil tower to the bayou has collapsed. Sabotage suspected.
This is the devil that guides us now.
We read this last time, and I didn't quite understand what it was talking. So the burial mound, that hateful mound he was trying to get to, and the workers were nervous about him, and he found a way to get to it. I get it. I get it now. I was like trying to follow that before, and I was like, huh. Any things for me? No things? Bullets? Ooh, shotgun shells. Nice. I'll take shotgun shells any day. What's that? Nothing? Anything? Something? Nothing? I see some more shells on this side. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on bullets. Her gun has one more. Oh yeah, wasn't that in here somewhere? No, it wasn't. It was out here somewhere. That's right. We went the way we came. Because you can jump down and then unlock that. All that stuff later. I don't see no enemies here yet. Barred. We can unlock it from the inside though.
Locked.
Did I hear something? There we go. Light would be nice. It's a little dark, but I like kind of know my way. Oh. Jetty key. That's right. Nice. We like keys. Take some drinks. We're full up on drinks now. And pistol bullets are always good. And we can unlock this for easier access, even though the other part is wide open. Oh. Just close. Good to know.
There's something missing.
Oh, I saw you. Creatures galore. No creatures yet. Open the jetty. Out we go. You guys are just chilling here, huh? Maybe in a harder difficulty they come after you. Crank. Yes, please. We got drinks. We're full up on health and we're full up on drinks. So we gotta leave that. Oh, and I got a pipe. Nice. Oh, now they're gonna fight, aren't they? I love her reload system so much better. Isn't there a second one or no? Lit you on fire. Save some bullets. Yes, yes, I got it. I can throw shit. I will do that at some point. We got a bridge to get to. Yep. See, I don't trust that shit. You know it's old and rickety. Just like RicketyGames, we'll do it twice in a row. Okay, let's go over yonder. Get it. I still have a pipe. Is that anything? Nope. And this was just... And we're still not needing any drinks. Alright, well, that's interesting. Stairs are broken. And around we go. Ow. That would hurt, especially with the painting. Ah, there you are. Toast. He just chilled there. Isn't there... Yeah, I knew it. Come here. Toast is toast. And I'm not on fire. Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't take any damage from that. Let's break this.
I can break this. I just need something to hit it with.
Oh, there's another one. Woo! Come here. Is that not, that's unfortunate. Is that not oil? Ugh. Alright, well. Did he throw up oil? Toast. We'll find some more handgun bullets, pistol bullets. We'll be fine. But this will be good. Hatchet. And we can go in this house, I think. Oh, there's stuff here. Oh no, it's an ore. I don't want an ore. I like my hatchet. Thank you. Creepy house. Creepy. No hammer. Or no, I like my hatchet, thank you. I can feel more lethal with it, you know what I mean? Take some bullets. We love bullets. There's a single bullet. That was a bit sad. Little locker. Any bullets? Yeah. We have 2 whole bullets in the pistol. There's more over here, I think, though. Like on the front over here. Nope, I want my hatchet. And then bullets. No? Yes? No? Nope. Alright. Never mind, I stand corrected. Oh, yes. Hello? You toast? Good. Whack-a-mole with the dead guys. Any bullets? No bullets. Bullets. We love bullets. We have almost a full clip. Oh, the sounds, man. I don't like them. I didn't like them the first time. I don't like them even more the second time. It's that oil thing. It makes that just awful noise. Ew. Now we do have a full clip. Hello. Let's go to this house. The Danse Macabre. Good in here. Good to go. Oh, there's stuff here. This is the house I was thinking of. No, we can't go under? Sadness. Oh, I saw that out of the corner of my eye. Was that a gator? I'm good on the gators. You know, we got weird ones to deal with. Is he behind me? Yeah. Or is there a dude here? Oh no, there's one in the house, isn't there? Oh yeah. Don't mind me barging in. Oh. Damn, that took him out. The hatchet does a good job. Or maybe it's like a hatchet and a shot together collectively do a good job. Eh, it's a massacre. Alright, we're back on our bullet stash. We good. The bloody wall should have told me what to look out for, you know? The pleasant music is so, you know, disquieting. Sneaky sneak. Nice. Appreciate it. Woo! I walked right into him. That was pretty rude. Are you gonna go back to doing your thing, or are you gonna come after me? He's dead. So it's interesting to know that their spit or whatever they yak up on you makes you slow. It doesn't hurt you though. There's more of them, isn't there? Oh, there is. Oh. Whoa! Nice. So much for stealth. Nice. Gotcha, bitch. You and your jaws that are now in pieces on the floor. Well, I guess we get to explore in peace. Any lognyops around? Oh no, I got some bullets though. Just things to throw. Just things to throw. Alright, no secrets sadly for all of our efforts, but that's okay. On we go. We'll try to be more stealthy this time around. Damn, she was sneaking fast for a second there. I could use that pipe for sure.
Damn it, there has to be a way to get to the other side.
Oh, don't worry. We'll figure something out. Oh! Well, shit. Oh, it's on me. Can't get me from here. I gotta get the lever. Woo! Rude. Ladder, ladder, ladder. So rude! He gave me a good swipe. He had to get one in for my cheating. Alright, well, we caused a fire. Sorry, buddies. Who needs to be stealthy when we're gonna just burn the place down, you know what I mean? Going up. Portrait and all. The blood everywhere is concerning. We, Emily, we're gonna go on a wild adventure and putting a hell of a lot of trust in this tough cloth right here.
Just don't look down, Emily.
Don't look down. She has more faith in that cloth than she did in her marriage. Goodbye! Surprisingly soft landing. Yet again. Haha! Although, you know, if we're being honest, the entire place would catch on fire. It's a good thing there's a bit of bayou swamp in the middle to hopefully not burn the entire place down, but you know. Like, sorry, Jeremy, I totally destroyed your memory.
How was that?
Looks like something out of Pan's Labyrinth. Or the Balrog. Honestly, could be either. Balrog's cousin. Jeremy, what kind of memories are this, bro? What did you witness to see all of this shit?
It's the hateful mound Jeremy mentioned in his book.
Yeah, not fit for a hobbit. So creepy. Like the statues and the...
Jeremy, you dropped your...
You and your brother.
Mrs. Marcus?
Get off of me!
Again!
What are you doing here?
Trying to find my uncle.
Jeremy is your uncle?
Could you please? Thank you. And it's Miss Hartwood.
You don't remember me?
I remember you, Miss Dubois. I met your brother Baptiste earlier.
He did the same thing.
I suppose he hadn't found Jeremy either then. We spread out to find him.
Straight for the
Can
jugular.
I have this? I'm trying to get to Tarawea.
Fine, believe the rest. I just want Jeremy to come looking. We have to leave before it comes inside.
What? Where?
Come quick!
The bag. Whoa. But Lottie got away this time.
God damn my soul.
Same, girl. Oh, man. That was interesting. Why do both the Dubois siblings go straight for the jugular? With Lottie, I understand a little bit more because it was dark in there, so I could imagine that like she maybe couldn't recognize Miss Hartwood. But at the same time, she did come at her from the front. But damn, both of them. I guess like brother like sister, like sister like brother. Yeah, palette knife. And we got the reflections on the power of the verb in certain texts by Juan Luis Jorge.
Reflections on the power of the verb.
Shut it. We read it. Very pretty with Taurus. I love that Taurus is the main here. It's my favorite because it's me. Alright. I am the true embodiment of a Taurus, by the way, guys. Like, everything you read about a Taurus, oh yeah. Straight up. Alright. So we got these things, which is good. We got the palette knife and the sitting room key. Which would be great. So we can go into the drawing room, which is right next to us, which we should do right now. And then we can go back to upstairs, I think. Yep, to get to the sitting room and Cassandra's room and Grace's room. So that should be good. Oh, but let's check out our narrator.
The dream of the grave under the cheniere suddenly vanished, and Emily found herself back at Derceto. Instead of Jeremy, she found Lottie, who, just like her brother Baptiste, reminded her of John, who died so bravely in the war. She pushed her painful memories out of her mind and returned to her investigation. She still needed to figure out what to do with the boiler.
Yep. Okay, so that's the clarity that we were looking for. John died in the war. We did guess that, so it makes sense. And obviously it hurts her feelings to think about that. And she does wear the wedding ring. We can barely see it. Actually, can you see it on her? Yeah, there you go. You can see it on her finger there a little bit better. So, there we go. Alright, well, let's go in here then.
It's wet shut.
Not for long.
It worked.
If it is wedged from the other side, though, you could easily poke it with something. Same thing with the vent, by the way. If a coin could turn that vent thing, then any coin could do. I mean, he could have just pulled a coin out of his wallet. Telescope.
I don't have everything I need.
Nope. We don't. But it's interesting that Lottie got away in this,
The Barlow lens.
Yes, indeed. That, Lottie got away in the Hateful Mound. Cellar key. We love the cellar. We can get the valve now for the boiler. Oh, just breaking shit. But getting bullets. So that's good. Was that always there? I did not notice that. Knocking the books over. I'm just wreaking havoc as Miss Emily. As you do, you know. So let's keep on keeping on. Alright, we should take this. What's this? Ooh, brightness from afar, that long yap. I think our first as Miss Emily. And we can complete this one. Alright.
There are many ways to cross a threshold. The easiest one is being invited. A door swung open, leading you inside. Another is sleep, hypnosis, or even sudden fright. There are those who fold spaces that challenge Mobius, or jump through angles that defy Euclid. If you learn to properly use your talisman, you could go anywhere. You wouldn't even need to rely on the fluttering wings of the shrieking Biakis.
Are the Biakis those bat bug things? Euclid is a mathematician, ancient Greek mathematician, and Mobius, I don't know. The only one that comes to mind is a science fiction author, but he was from like the 70s or no, like the 80s or something like that. Which wouldn't make any sense here because this is the 30s, so like that would be anachronistic if that's who I think they're referring to, but I don't actually know that one. But Euclid, ancient Greek, and the Biakis, I'm assuming is the bat bug things? I don't know. Yes, I know. Are we locked in? No. Okay, good. Not yet.
It's blocked.
Uh-oh, we are locked in. The fateful moment. Let's see if I learned anything. Yes, I need that. Excuse you. Oh. Had to take a drink first. Taking him out. Oh, sir. Whoa there. Just hold your horses. That was unfortunate, miss. At least it was one bullet. Nice. Too bad I didn't recognize that before. That's fine, though. Much better than the first time we did that. That would have been so bad. I needed a quick drink, though. She stops to drink just like they do everything else. They kind of slow whatever up they're doing to perform an action like drink or load bullets. It's a bit sad. And reality. Nice. We can leave,
Okay,
I think.
that wasn't so bad.
Girl, you are kicking ass. Taking names. Shotguns to the faces of these creepy, horrible creatures that are around. We need the cellar first, so let's go there. Hi, Remy, hanging out in the basement. He's cooking up a lovely ratatouille, huh? See? He's just getting ingredients, you know. This one. Let's get the things we need before more horrible things show up. And then... it's a bit spooky. Oh, we need the... Yeah, that's not safe. Ah! That's what we need. For some reason, it's over here. Just hanging out. Oh, keep trigger happy. Dark as fuck.
I guess this works too.
Sure. Is there anything else down here? I don't think so. I think it's just the valve. It's ours now. Hopefully they don't need it on whatever this big thing is. I would turn the power back on, personally speaking, but you know what? If everybody else is comfortable in the dark, who am I to deny? Got a good backhand there. Ew! He's stuck in the wall. In the door I need, too. Don't mind me, buddy. I'm just gonna, yeah. Ow. Hopefully that didn't register. Did it? Definitely sounded like someone was walking. Probably just needed that anyway. Although that didn't do anything to my health. That was rude.
Jeremy?
She instantly recognizes him.
What the hell is that?
Fucked up is what it is. Yep.
What? There was a dead body in here. Did I just imagine that?
Or your uncle's fucked up barnacle corpse. There's that too. Ah, and everything's back to normal. How nice.
It's another one of those plates for the talisman.
It is indeed.
It's also broken and missing some pieces.
We are missing the piece in Cassandra's room. We'll have to get that later. It's just interesting that that piece of paper that's in here, we never pick up. Everything else we like pick up and take with us. That one, for some reason, just stays there in that room. Alright. Let's see. We gotta go to Cassandra's room, which is on the other side.
The body of Derceto's clerk transformed into some eye-clad abomination before he suddenly disappeared. Surely it was all in her head. A horrible vision planted by the dog man.
That's interesting. I didn't really realize that after significant events, there's a narration for pretty much everything that just happened. Because I didn't really get that. I kind of thought it was like major chapter points, which is why I was like, oh, let's see what things are up to. But I'm realizing that it's after like actual like cutscenes and stuff. We should probably look at the narrative, because I thought that was Jeremy, but it's true that he's not wearing like his jacket and stuff. I just thought it was like a vision of him dead, but that's the Derceto's clerk. That's news to me, because she immediately says like Jeremy, so that's interesting. That's really interesting. Huh. Alright, yeah, we gotta go across the way and then upstairs. Yeah. Off we go! So I think we should be able to go over here now. So we have the sitting room key.
Come on, Grace. I'm too tired for games. I'll even let you play with my jackknife. Oh. Good evening. You haven't seen a little girl by any chance, have you?
I don't think so.
You would have known if you did. The only kid crazy enough to be in this place.
She's not in her room, then?
That would be a first. Always running around causing trouble. She's very hard to pin down, that one. You want to sip?
I'm good, thank you.
Who are you talking to?
I should be going then. Unless there's anything you need from me.
I just want to find my uncle before anything happens to him.
Oh, don't worry, miss. He'll show up. He is much too lily-livered to kill himself.
Why would he?
It's his greatest ambition, didn't you know? Take care now.
Damn, what a way to reveal that information. He's just talking to no one in his brain. He's a weirdo. A little creepy too, but more weirdo than creepy. He's just a drunk idiot.
There's something missing.
Franz! Go in the wash closet. Because why not? Ugh. And the bathtub is filled with disgusting ass water that I'm sure let me out. Damn it. So rude. That we totally won't find our way into later. The bathtub. Alright, so
So this is Grace's room. Cute.
Do we know Grace? I wonder if we're one that we know.
Don't you worry, Grace. Go play your game, bleat and bellow with the others. I won't be jealous. There will be more masquerades.
So yeah, this is Ruth, which I didn't really realize until the very end, that ugly ass mask that she's making. I thought it was for Cassandra for some reason, even though it totally says Ruth. Cotton-headed any muggins? Yeah. We already have it though, so I don't think we can collect it. Oh, that's creepy. That's a no. No drawings in here yet. Off we go. The reflections are cool. You saw myself in the mirror for a second. Cassandra's room. Nice. So we never got to complete the medicine puzzle.
This must be the great Cassandra Beauregard's room. I'm not sure what I expected. Maybe something more extravagant?
She's a writer. She's practical. She doesn't go for any crazy shit. That's the medicine. And we guessed this one too, so we
I've seen
need
this somewhere.
to know what the combination is.
Miss Beauregard, I picked up your medicine at...
And it's in Lottie's room.
What's that?
Ah, so this must
I
be
need something else.
how we figure it out, maybe? The key?
I'm not sure I have everything I need.
We don't. That's for certain. Because we don't have...
The medicine bottles had stains of rot on the labels, suggesting some greater shape. They just needed to be put in the right order. But for what purpose?
Yes, definitely. I guess the question is, where did we get Lottie's key? Because we did have it. I swear we got it from somewhere. So here's Lottie's room. We don't have her key, though. What's this? That's new. Oh, 1,000 young. We get forbidden knowledge with this one. Close, too. We need just the rosary now. So that's cool. Look at us progressing through shit. But where do we find Lottie's key? Oh, hi, mouse. The curse in this game is the mouse. Oh, the crucifix! We just needed this one. Hell yeah! We got it.
Asleep, with an anesthetized mind, Yermi filtered these words from Derceto's gangrenous ground. Ever their praises, and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, mother, and take pity on us. Accept our sacrifice, and judge our worth. Ia, Shubnigrath. Ia, Shubnigrath. The black goat of the woods with 1,000 young.
Let's not say that out loud, guys, alright? But that's the chant that they chant towards the end. Ugh. Well, that's cool. Did we get everything in here then? Oh yeah, we did. Hell yeah. That's sick. I was hoping it would be Lottie's key since the clerk's body was down in these parts. But that's even better because it's a lang yap. So the key is inside the grand parlor, which is by the piano, because Grace was playing with it. I don't know if we have access to that, though. How would we get there is my question. Maybe upstairs? I don't know that we've come up this way.
It's wet shut.
Ah! There we go.
It worked.
Because this is where the apartment is. And it's locked for now, obviously. But we can put that on our map. Okay, there we go. That was the missing piece. I was like, I know it's around here somewhere. Because you have to be able to access it early in order to do that puzzle. We just didn't because we solved the thing really fast. So this should connect back to Jeremy's room, which is much easier to get around instead of having to go through the damn middle there. So this is the mezzanine. This pretty. This is where we met Ruth with Mr. Carnby. She was sitting over here. So, slightly different. Okay, so I wasn't crazy. We did pick up that medicine key. And this should be unlocked now. Which goes to the other side of the hallway of Jeremy's place. Like Jeremy, Perosi, and etc. Bullets? Nothing? Nothing. And then nothing over here, I don't think. Continuing on to the stairwell. And we know that the attic is locked, so let's just go down. Where we need to go anyway. There's the key. We do get to see more of the residents of Derceto with Emily.
Do you teach piano as well?
Huh?
You're a governess. Did you teach those clawing Casino kids how to play the piano?
How do you know about that?
Just because grown-ups don't notice children doesn't mean we don't notice you.
Yes. I taught them some piano.
Are you any good at it?
Not good enough to play a broken one.
It fell from the attic. Brought half the ceiling down.
It was Jeremy's fault, wasn't it?
Nobody knows what happened, but you're not wrong.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go now. See you around.
What the fuck? Did she just try to drug us with a syringe, or did she try to like take our blood with it? Either way, I was like sweet for a second and then I got super fucked. What the hell? Also, so she does seem to recognize Miss Hartwood as well. Everybody seems to know us, but we don't really seem to like acknowledge other people. We acknowledge the Tabois twins, or not twins, the Tabois siblings, Lottie and Baptiste. But everyone else, we're just kind of like, interesting. I can't believe she just tried to like stab us in the butt with a syringe. What the fuck? Well, that is the key that we needed. I don't have no words for what Grace just did. This should be open. Okay, that's where we came in. The doors look the same. I think this is locked. Nope.
Ugh. There's more of that unsettling rot.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty and it's everywhere.
On the commonplace of evil.
Yes, we read it. Nora Keith, your beautiful poetry. Drink. And this is now unlocked. even though there's no lock on it. But that's easier to get around, so that's nice. And then the last door over here should be the other side, I think. I think it's locked though, yeah. Alright, well, that's better. So we should be able to go through the dining room and then back to Lottie's room. Be probably the faster way to go. Okie dokie. Now we can do this medicine box. And now we can do that puzzle properly. Nice. Hell yeah. And this room should be done then. Yeah, finally. That bugged the crap out of me last time we did this. Would it be faster to go through the stairwell? I think it would be. Probably the same. It's probably the same for the cutscenes as well. Like, we did get cutscenes with Cassandra. Or not Cassandra. We did get cutscenes with Grace and Ruth and stuff. So I suppose it's not like we get to see more of the other characters. It just kind of feels like we get a little bit more information. Because they were so abrasive or catty with Mr. Carnby, it just kind of felt like we didn't get as much personal info. But here everyone's kind of a little bit more snarky and willing to kind of divulge more stuff because they already know Miss Emily. So there's definitely something to that. I feel like we get more out of everybody. Medicine. Let's actually do this puzzle. Nice. I'm already seeing the numbers here. Can we turn it? There we go. Ew, yeah, okay. Oh, okay, I see. Well, snake worm thing. So we got 2, 5, 1, but it's blocked, and then 7, so maybe just 2, 5, 7. So 2, 5, 7, and then we need. Look at us doing the real work. So 2 is Pisces, 5 is Gemini, and 7 would be Leo. Pisces H, Gemini 2, and then squiggle. Yay! Much nicer. Look at us doing the old-fashioned detective work. Sick. Alright, let's do the boiler one. Okie dokie. Boiler room. Here we go. Now we gotta make the little picture. Nice. Breaking shit. Alright, little guy is 5, medium guy is 7, and then 9. So 9, 7, 5. 9. Medium guy is 7. I went backwards. And then 5. Into the fantastical we go.
Is showing another room. Something is open.
You bet it is. Off we go to the cellar. Oh, is that not the cellar? Maybe it would help to have my flashlight on. No, that totally is it. Heh! Me tripping out, not seeing the gate. Oh, yeah!
It worked. I'm in another one of Jeremy's dreams.
Yes, he's got some fucked up memories. It makes you wonder what he was doing in all these places. Or I guess if they are more like dreams, if they're places he's never been. Because like Tatuea, for example, like he's never been there. But he had that as a place. So maybe they are maybe more like dreams, even though they're kind of messed up memories.
It's been a while since I visited the family tomb. I hope it's in a better state than the real world.
But this makes sense because the tomb, this is their own crypt, so they would have been here before. But like the rest of the cemetery, for example, is probably like a twisted version of his imagination. I'll take that.
What's this?
Definitely needed. Did I miss anything over here, by the way? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, just a rock. Oh yeah, I know there's a trunk. Take that. We're gonna need it. Where? Whew! Only wasted one bullet. But that's good. Don't have a...
What's that for?
Melee. It's a key, Miss Emily.
Here we go.
And we took it with us. Ah, there's a melee weapon. I would like that, thank you. I also want my crucifix back. Nasty. Broke it, but it dead. Ew. The way it jiggles too. Nasty. Alright, here's the 3 that we need. I didn't even realize that we took the one from the door. We just had it with Jeremy. Or not Jeremy, oh my god, Mr. Carnby. Goodbye, brain. Take those. Let's go. Yes. Creepy as fuck. Oh, I heard, oh yeah, they're over there. Oh, and there's more of them. Yeah, I'm good. Let's get some fangs. Before. Alright. Oh, ew. Where's my, oh yeah, it broke. That's right. Ow. You still alive? Oh no, okay, good. It's gonna be like, sirs. Alright, well, there's that. Is there another melee weapon around? Ugh, you creepy. Creepy. A lot of rocks. The rocks didn't really do anything. I'll take that. Like the bricks, they kind of like doink them, but like I didn't find that it did a lot of damage, but maybe it does. Take that. Sweet. A slow trudge through the water. Ugh. They can't feel good in like leather thigh or knee-high boots. Ugh. Yes, let's try to sneak a little bit better. Immediately sees me. Oh, fuck off. Ooh, shovel. Nice. Take a shovel. Oh, no shovel for me. Ow. Oh. Sir. It's a bit rude. You dead now? I set myself on fire. I mean, he was so close to me that it ignited. Damn. Oh, sneaking is not the strong suit this round. Who needs to sneak? We got bullets and guns and shit. What was that? Rocks. I think we managed to get one sneak with Carnby. But then no more. Is there anything to pick up around here? I don't think there is. Nope. Nada. Into the crypt we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Take that. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Should I just preemptively throw shit? Where? Which way? Which one did I wake up? Ugh. Oh yes, the crucifix. I want it. I love that we can just beat somebody with a crucifix. Alright, doesn't really matter which one we go in. What's up, buddy? The power of Christ compels you! Crucifix is very strong. It does not break in one go. Which is honestly hilarious. Alright, down we go. Oh, bullets. I'll take them. Everybody's so gurgly, like. Ew. It's always so gross. No, I like my crucifix, thank you. Hello. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you there. He breaks out, doesn't he? I'll take that. You enjoy. Is he hiding something though? Or is he just gonna come around and eat me over here? He disappears. Bullets? Crypt Keeper? Full of pistol bullets. We are indeed. Whoa! Please don't set me on fire. Did you break out of your cage? I think you did. Crucifix time! Taken out. Yeah! With the crucifix. Nice. Alright, let's go back and get these bullets. I'll take that. And then there's a melee weapon down here, so let's go grab that. Just to have. Sledgehammer. Alrighty, now that we got our things, let's go into the creepy one. The extra creepy one. Yep, into the hole, because that's always a great idea. Why? Why is it always in a damp, creepy hole? This is open. No, it's probably for the better. Yep. Only 2 ways it can go. I'm sure it's in the journal. But easy enough to guess. Oh yes, the catacombs. Ugh. It's never not creepy. Her gun handling is so much better than Carnby's, because he has such a manual gun with the revolver. So I don't know. Hers is so much better. All right, run! Go, 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 go! Not that way. Not that way either. Oh shit! Yowza! Excuse me. I need to go. I need to get fast. Woo! Go, go, go! I was almost a little doozy there. Dubious, doozy. You know, words. English. Definitely need a drink after that. Yep, just feel the alcohol. At least we didn't drop dead, you know? That's better. Just as creepy as it was before. No items in here, huh? Okay. We'll keep on keeping on. So special. Yes. The goat.
There we go.
The sheep. The sacrifice. How convenient to ladder out of here covered in blood. Perfect. It's good, you know? Right to the place we need to.
I made it out.
Yay! We survive. So we should be able to do our thing with the door. Alright, so the hand is definitely on top. Like that. And then I think these two are swapped. No, not those two. Oh. Can I only do it that way? That's a bit annoying. That's fine though. Then this goes this way. And this goes this way. Nope. I think I need to do one more this way. There we go. I was like, wait a second. Circles would be good. Venn diagrams. Goodbye, Miss Perosi.
Emily, is that you?
Jeremy.
What are you doing here?
Well, you sounded so miserable in your letter. I've come to take you away from here.
I can't believe I made such a foolish mistake. All I wanted was for you to stay away.
What do you mean?
I bargained with the Dark Man. A pact to keep New Orleans safe with my own life as tribute.
The Dark Man isn't real, Jeremy. There's nothing he can do to hurt you.
How do you think any of this is happening? How do you still not trust my words?
Fine. Then let me help.
Don't be foolish. He will bury you next to me in his sunken temple for an eternity.
I don't care. I'll find a way. I have my own talisman, and I know about Tarawea.
Oh, wait, don't speak.
Who's in here? Show yourself.
You know who, Emily. He took your grandfather.
No, I mean it. Who's in here? I can feel someone's in here.
Emily!
Whoa.
Tarawea. Why do you want to go there, Jeremy?
My everything.
I've seen so many strange occurrences lately. Memories explode into existence and then burn out like tired glass bulb filaments. Dreamscapes crash down from the stars and sink into the sea. Doors that lead to nowhere and absolutely everywhere at once. With all this reverie, I want to think there's a chance that you found a way to remain alive in some way I cannot fathom. Just like I've learned to navigate with my talisman. Maybe you, with all your knowledge, you somehow knew a way to find me again, perhaps in Tarawea. All my love, Jeremy.
I wanted to listen to this one again in particular because we know that she dies mysteriously, Miss Prosy. So we don't get to find out any more about that with Miss Emily. But knowing what we know now, this makes a lot more sense because she went out to try and do what he could not. And we know that she has a same sort of power that the Heartwoods do to traverse different things because she was a part of Astarte, the artist colony. So what he's trying to say is that I hope that you might be dead here, but your spirit is somewhere in the other realms, perhaps in Tarawea, which is his sanctuary we now know. The one that we visit is his mind palace, his safe place, but he's hoping that there's a real place that's kind of heavenly that she might be at, that they could reunite in, knowing that they traverse between worlds, essentially. So that makes a little bit more sense here. The cutscene, though, was very interesting with Jeremy. I mean, obviously it changed a lot because it's his niece instead of a stranger. But her reaction to the Dark Man was interesting. She was just sort of mesmerized instead of in danger. Whereas like Jeremy had to save Mr. Carnby, but in this he kind of cowered away and she was just sort of mesmerized and then disappeared. He might have done something, we just didn't see it, but from her perspective it looks like she was just enveloped in something, but something light took her, so maybe her light or her hope to keep going stronger than Jeremy's was what saved her from the Dark Man there. We do also know the Dark Man to be not quite what he seems. Definitely a scapegoat and not necessarily full of power, or at least a separate entity, I would say. There's definitely a case to be argued in either direction, that he is his own thing and he's coming to get you, or that he is the darkness personified from Jeremy's mind that just hunts him continuously through his own memories, right? But it's very interesting to see his interaction and conversation with his niece, because he was frustrated with her that even despite being in a memory, in a dream, in a world, a new world, and having a talisman of her own, that the supernatural exists, right? Despite that, she still tried to deny it to him, even though she was starting to believe it herself to others, right? It's that kind of stubborn familyness that try and keep a lid on your stance, right? But even though she knows a lot of this is starting to come true, she's still trying to be like, you need to like get a grip and we need to leave. And he's like, you still don't believe me. He's frustrated. So there's a very interesting kind of family moment there. And she has, of course, a lot more reason to want to help Jeremy than Mr. Carnby. I felt like it was a little weak for Mr. Carnby to be like, oh, I'll just go out of my way and absolutely risk my life and limb to save this random dude who clearly doesn't want to be saved. It's another for his niece, who very much cares about him, to go out of her way to try and save him, knowing what he deals with, knowing that that darkness is also in her bloodline, right? So if she could save him, maybe she could save herself, or maybe she can find a way to stay stubborn against it, mentally strong against it, and save him, you know, that kind of a thing. So it makes a lot more sense, I think, in her playthrough.
I need to find out more about Jeremy's pact with the Dark Man. He meant to go to Tarawea. Maybe there is something there that would help. She was beautiful. I wonder what happened to her.
Yeah.
Ferocious fate remained a mystery to Emily. Was she a part of Jeremy's story, or did she maybe have her own?
Both. Los dos. Alright, on to Jeremy's room. At the end of the hall. I love the hesitant to open the doors. It's like very like... and then other times we'll just like blow through a door. There's the lens. Nice.
It's a telescope.
And look at that. We're doing pretty good.
Oh, lens. Oh, why would he lock it in here?
Because it's important.
Jeremy had found a way to enter Tarawea, but he wasn't allowed to go. He knew deep down that it was impossible for him to cross that threshold. Instead, he hoped that Perosi would go in his place and burn his library to the ground so he could start again. But she never got the chance. Perosi had her own problems, her own demons, and she died suddenly one day without warning. Holding the telescope lens in her hands, Emily suspected what it was. At least a part of the key to that paradise Jeremy so desperately wanted to see. Curious what she would find, she felt eager to put the lens to use.
Yes, indeed. And we shall. But not before we check out the map. I wanted to see the sitting room, which is directly across from us, because the only thing that is blank. It's like directly this way. Oh yeah, the map. That's why. The map piece. That's why. Alright, to the telescope, which is downstairs. Across the way. Actually, you know, it'd be faster to go via the corridor here. Past the library. Past the sitting room here. Or what's this room called? The small parlor. With the poltergeist, that's right. And the telescope. Boom, baby. There we go. It's like just right. Oh, blinding. Oh, yes, that's right. And our stone scholars here. I wonder who these guys are. Just studiers of the stars, I suppose. There we go. 947. Our little time turner goes on its own.
It's entering the numbers by itself? Okay, great, so where is that?
The dining room. I know where that is now. Holy smokes, my eyes! Blinded. Everything's back to normal though. Oh, the poltergeist is still out there.
Was this dream of Tarawea without a catch? A place for rest and comfort.
Let's hope. I wonder what her interaction will be with Juan. Well, we're about to find out, but it's still very interesting. Like, is she gonna know exactly who he is? Let's go upstairs to be the fastest way. Through here. And then through here. And I think this one. Yeah, I got it right.
Ah, here we go.
Yes, indeed. Somewhere in here. Oh, it's you. You changed on me. Chapter 3.
You should not have come, Emily.
How do you know my name? Have we met?
In a manner of speaking. As a manifestation of Yermi's deepest desires, I am to you unfamiliar. Yet I know of you.
Are you Jeremy? Is that what you're saying?
I am only his subconscious thoughts. I cannot speak for his totality.
How come you have a Spanish accent? And what is this place? Is this Tarawea?
This is indeed the fabled convent of Tarawea, where Yermi goes to find peace during his sessions with Dr. Gray.
It's all fantasy then.
Based on the things he has read and seen.
And that includes you.
Yes. My name is Juan Luis Jorge. Yermi once read a book of mine. It stuck with him.
Can you help me break the pact with the Dark Man so we can leave Derceto?
Yermi doesn't want you to. He wants to honor his word to the Dark Man.
Why? What's the point? I don't understand what the pact is for.
The people of Derceto are calling upon evil to enter this world. Your uncle offered his soul to the Dark Man to contain this disaster.
What? No, that doesn't make any sense.
The pact will be fulfilled at dawn. As the sun rises, Yermi will forever be entombed in his sunken desert temple. As promised, the Dark Man shall quarantine and starve the evil inside Derceto.
What about all the patients and the staff?
They will not stand a chance.
That's unacceptable. How could Jeremy agree to this?
Desperation, of course. Yermi did not choose martyrdom lightly.
Well, nothing is lost yet. I'm sure I can find a way to break the pact and save Jeremy. And hopefully the people at Derceto. What even is this evil you're talking about?
I don't know much. I think some nightmarish entity from the bayou.
I'll just have to deal with that later. First, I have to get Jeremy out of his deal. What? Did you run out of arguments?
You're actually quite inspiring, Miss Emily. If we put Yermi's feelings aside, I would have to say I agree with you.
Really?
You might just be able to save the old man from himself. I think you should take a look in the convent library. Try to find the truth about Yermi's relationship with the Dark Man.
Okay.
You should know that you won't be alone in those grand halls. The Dark Man has been reading those books for years.
He's here?
You'll have to be very careful.
Of course. I can be careful.
Good luck, Miss Emily.
He's gonna sit down. Wow, okay, that's a very different framing from the way I interpreted Mr. Carnby's story. So the way he put it was that these two things are very much connected entirely, and that the whole reason he did the pact with the Dark Man, which implies that he is, in fact, a real entity and not just the darkness personified in Jeremy's mind, that the whole reason he even did the pact was to try and save New Orleans from the cult at Derceto, which means that that was already in place. I mean, Shub-Niggurath, we know, is like, he's an old god. They've been, that thing's been there since the dawn of time. Like, that's been there. But this reframes kind of everything, and it makes a lot more sense in the context of what Mrs. Thompson said to Emily, because Mrs. Thompson was like, you need to get Jeremy out of there because he's a nuisance. And now that makes so much more sense because he's trying to stop what she's doing. So she and the other patients are all already in the cult for Shub-Niggurath. And Jeremy entered into Derceto as a patient, thinking it was just another house he could get help from Dr. Gray, and realized that there is actually a cult there that is very much conjuring up an evil that no one can handle. And so this darkness, this dark man that he's been running from, he decided to make a deal with him in order to stop a greater evil. That the dark man would essentially out-evil Shub-Niggurath and eat up all of the darkness there, instead of letting Shub-Niggurath run free and wreak havoc on the world, essentially on New Orleans. So that's very interesting. So instead of becoming an unwilling martyr, he very much became a martyr on purpose. And he didn't want to, but it was a lesser of evils, literally speaking, for Jeremy, and unfortunately he is the sacrifice for it. That's a very, very different framing from how I saw it with Mr. Carnby. In that, it kind of seemed like Jeremy was dealing with his own demons with the Dark Man. And that is true, but there is a bigger thing, that he literally caused it instead of it being something that hunted him first. And then he fell into it. Like, I kind of thought, the way that I was thinking of it was like the pact that he made was kind of unknowingly, or like he didn't want it to happen. Or maybe it had something to do with his apparent suicide. But, well, not apparent. I think we know that he tried. But my point is that I thought it had something to do with Jeremy, that pact resulted as something with Jeremy and the Darkman, not as a result of Shub-Niggurath and the cult, and then the Darkman came into it like as a choice, as an option. Does that make sense? So that's very, very interesting. Okay, that's fascinating. Wow, okay. This is like completely reframing my entire view of this game. I love it in a way because like it gives that actually more connection than I felt like it had previously. Like, I think the story was really well done. I just felt like it wasn't very strong with Mr. Carnby at the center because it's sort of like, why does he give a shit about Jeremy and stuff? I mean, he's being paid $150 and at the end of the day, that's all he really cared about. And he doesn't get close to Miss Emily. He doesn't like get close to Jeremy really. So like he has no stake in the game, if that makes sense. And then he ends up falling into the madness and getting sucked into having to deal with his own demons in order to be clear of those demons' influence when he battles a real darkness, if that makes sense. And that's kind of how it always is in the tale of good versus evil, right? But it makes so much more sense from Emily's perspective, knowing her connection with Jeremy, that this darkness could potentially be in her, which I'm still speculating about. It hasn't been proven yet, but I think it's in there, especially with her response to the Dark Man. And it's very, very clear that this is a much more personal story and that there's a actual connection between what's going on with Jeremy and what's going on with the inhabitants of Derceto. It's also worth noting that we get very much clearer answers with Juan, who literally says point blank, I'm Jeremy's subconscious. I don't speak for his totality, but I am essentially where he goes to escape when he has sessions with Dr. Gray, which means that the sessions with Dr. Gray are working to calm Jeremy down and kind of recenter him, because if he comes here to Taroea during those sessions, then that means that he's more at peace, right? But the Dark Man is invading the space a little bit, so lately that hasn't been working potentially. But also we know that's because he willingly just made a pact with him. So that's very interesting. So that reframes the Dark Man and reframes the connection between Jeremy, his memories, the darkness, and Shub-Niggurath and the cult with Derceto. And also Dr. Gray. So like Dr. Gray does seem to be helping, and he does not seem to be necessarily a part of the cult. He just thinks that everybody's sort of mass delusional or mass hysteria, as he keeps kind of pointing out in various places. But he's basically just an asshole, just straight up. But he's not malicious. It doesn't seem to be. And he, as we know, he thought kind of dressing up would be helpful. So there's all that. Wow. Okay. Well, my brain is processing all of this. We will talk to Juan more in the next episode, which you will be able to see here for chapter 3. And we are going at a little bit of a faster pace, but we're sort of connecting more dots, and Emily gets so much more information, and it's a lot less cryptic. Like, everyone's just kind of tells her point blank what stuff is going on, so that's pretty great. And if you guys want to see any more stuff that's kind of like this on the channel, you should check out this video over here. So I'll see you guys then.